So for today's show, we're actually going to the biggest horse sale in the entire state of Montana. And this sale is actually a super special one because every year they have a sale that is specifically for guides and outfitters, and they sell a lot of trail horses and saddle mules. So we're in for a treat. It's a 3-day sale. So today they're starting with the first 170 horses and mules. And then tomorrow they have the main portion of the sale, which is 500. And then Sunday they sell the loose horses. So we're in for a treat. We're in for a good time. We're gonna zip over there and start checking out horses. Here we go. All right, well, I just got an audio message from Alyssa, and she said 2 things. She said if I got her a mini horse or mule, she would be the happiest girl in the world. And she also sent me some chanting that said auction footage because I am terrified of filming in public. Absolutely do not like it. I love looking at horses though, so I'm gonna do my best to just kind of bring you along, check out the horses that I think are pretty, and mules especially that I think are pretty, and just have a good time here at the Billings Livestock Sale. Here we go. All right, got a buyer number 882, just in case the perfect one comes up. Alyssa wants a mini. I don't think I do, but anyway, we're gonna have fun looking. I'm gonna sit down here for just a minute, kind of look through the catalog and see what we got, especially in the first 170, because those sell tonight.
I didn't end up going with Jason on this trip. I decided to stay home to get some work done and spend some time with Honey. There are a lot of different mules and horses here. There was this half Percheron gelding who was really cute. This is probably what Mesa is going to look like when she gets older. However, she is not a gray. There are all different shapes, sizes, and colors of mules at this sale. Jason filmed this dun horse that reminded us both a lot of Rooster. Jason came to see what the prices were like, and there's a couple of equines we have our eye on that we just want to see what they sell for. There's also a huge loose horse sale, and there would have to be a pretty special one that really needed help for us to even think about bidding on anything. The mini Jason was talking about would only be if there was a mini that really needed some help. Lots of the sellers are out and about showing off their horses and getting them ready for tonight's sale. The lot numbers today are going to be 1 through 177, and then tomorrow's are going to be 201 through up in the 500s. It's pretty overwhelming when you think about the amount of horses that are going through this sale this weekend. There is a ranch out of Canada that we always really enjoy seeing what they bring. We almost bought a filly from these guys before we got Mesa. I'm really thankful for our Mesa girl, and I'm really thankful that we didn't end up buying that filly because she was almost a full-blooded Brabant and she was going to be absolutely enormous. Most of these colts and fillies are a Brabant cross. They do seem like they have some really nice stock, and most of them are really chill, although this little roan was definitely checking out everything. It's going to be fun to see what these babies go for, and if we had infinite space, time, and money, I would definitely want to bring each and every one of these guys home.
So far I like a lot of these here, but my favorites so far are the horses, surprisingly.
There are always quite a few mules at this spring sale. It's their annual sale for outfitters and stock that's used for dude strings and things like that. So there's quite a few riding mules as well as quite a few mules that just pack as well. Mule prices definitely seem like they've been pretty high the last few years. It'll be interesting to see if this year with the higher fuel costs and all of that, if mule prices will still bring the same amount as they did in the past. This should be fun if we can all go window shopping together. You guys let us know which one your favorite is. Mule, horse, pony, doesn't matter. Let's hear in the comments. The main portion of the sale is going to be tomorrow, which is Saturday's sale. But it will still be fun to watch tonight and see what some of these guys go for. Jason called me saying that he had found a really cute Grula filly from that place in Canada that he really wanted. I told him we would have to find another place to keep her because we don't have enough room on our current property, but it is a possibility that we could find a home for her with friends for a while. She doesn't sell until tomorrow, so he has plenty of time to think and sleep on it. The auction is about to start this evening.
So that part is where we differ, but Pete is going to be a 10-year-old lot breed.
Pete, the only thing you and Pete got in common is you both got short hair. Have it here down, have it here down, 35-4, and down 4, 50, you get 4 pounds, you get 4 down 2, 47, 7, now 8, and now 8, Paul, 8, you get 48, 9, you get 9, internet, gotta be 9, 4,900, you get 8, 9, you get 4,900, 4,900. So $4,800 going to a good home, $4,800.
Here it comes from my friends up there in Verndale, Minnesota. Very Daisy's very quiet, got a great disposition, been trail ridden. Lots of people, enjoyable ride right here. Anybody can ride Daisy. She's got that good blue roan color. She'd put that on your foals if you so would like to breed her. She's easy to catch, great to be around, and just a young 5-year-old draft cross mare. Yep.
The longer she's in here, the more I like her. She stands there. She's a classy little mare. Somebody could use her in this outfitter special. I got 92 and a half. I need 94. Last call. Gotta go. 9,400. Nobody to get 9,400. So 9,002. Oh, you don't want to do that. She needs more money. If you're interested, get with them outside. That's a nice mare.
That's a nice
Jody.
mare.
Pretty to get 600, 5, 7, at 27, 27, 2,700, pretty to get 700, 2,700, $2,700 on them, and I had. So $2,600, you got them, $2,600. We used to have the mini sale here in August about 15 years ago, and Royal Kryptonite was one of the premier sires of the mini group when we used to sell them back then. So this one has Royal Kryptonite right on the paper. They're down there now. Give me 2,500, 3. At 2,500 now, 3. Take you to get 3 times, whatever. Take you to get 2.5, 5. Take you to get 7.5, 4. So $4,000, $4,000, 4,000. Put a bit of bidder number. $100 on her time. Sold her $5,500 on a good buy. Good job there, bud. 5,500, number 5504. Did we get 700? Did we get 7? Sold 13.5 right back here. 582. 582. Thank you, Jordan. It's 92.50 at 9.2 and a high end. Kevin, you want to do it? Your man's out. I've got it ahead of you on the internet at 9.2 and a high end. 2 and a half, 92.50. Said no, and I sold him 9,000 times 2. He needs more. How much you got to have, sir? He needs more money. If you're interested, get with this gentleman outside. Needs more. If you're interested, get with him outside. 5, 17.5. She's a sweetheart. 18. Give me the 5 out front. Gotta be that, ma'am. I got it here. That's 17.5. I'll take 2 if that'll help you. She's pretty. I know you want her. Just stay in there. I got 17 right here with Northern. You gotta be 17.2. You like her every day of her life. Hang in there. 17.2. $200. 2. So $17,000 on Northern. 2 good people bidding on them. Thank you.
They're very gentle. They've used them down there in Fort Worth. They've had them in New Orleans for the Mardi Gras parade. Here's a nice pair of mules.
3,900. So $3,800 a piece. 3,800.
With the Friday night auction over, it's time to go look at some more horses that will be selling tomorrow. Jason instantly saw this nice big Appaloosa gelding, and he sent me a video and pictures of him saying how gorgeous he was. I'm honestly pretty surprised by the mule prices this year. So far they've gone pretty low compared to previous years, but most of the nicer mules are going to sell tomorrow, so we'll see what the prices do then. Jason definitely loves his mule riata and has a soft spot for mules, but I have noticed how drawn he is to big appies like this. He really likes our horse Taz and enjoys riding him, and he always seems to find a really nice appy in the crowd. Although there is something adorable about mules. This little mule looks like a fjord cross. Quite a few of the local outfitters around our area use fjord cross mules. They're pretty sturdy and they tend to be a little bit shorter, which is nice when you're lifting heavy boxes up onto the mule. Another one of Jason's favorite colors are blue roans. This horse is actually in Appaloosa. He's a big, stout, friendly guy, and I can tell Jason really likes him. You can see his mottled nose, which is a common trait of Appaloosas. There are a lot of mules to pick from at this sale. Some of them are a little more standoffish, and then there's those that are extremely friendly. Most of these mules and horses are going to be in the preview that starts tomorrow morning. There's a few more pens to look at, and wait until you see this flashy mule. There is a really pretty Gruyere mule, but this isn't the one we're talking about. Wait until you see this other mule. There is a 3-year-old spotted mule that looks so much like Josie. We are really excited to see what this mule is going to sell for. I have a guess in my head what it's going to sell for, but I'm curious to see how close I am. This mule is pretty well trained already. It's just a 3-year-old and it stands, I think 14.3 hands is what they said in the ad. It definitely looks very, very similar to our Josie girl. It'll be exciting to watch this mule perform tomorrow at the preview. There's some nice big Gula horses.
Hey, buddy.
But with the light fading, it's time for Jason to head back and get ready for bed so we can get up nice and early and watch the preview in the morning.
All right, well, day one of the sale is coming to a close, and it was pretty good. There were some beautiful horses and some nice mules for sale, but tomorrow is when the good stuff all sells. Saturday is kind of the meat of the sale. So I already got my eye on about 5 horses or 5 equines, and there is one absolutely stunning mule. It is like very similar looking to our Josie mule, and there is one big, beautiful Appaloosa gelding that was just so sweet. There were actually 2 that were really sweet, so I'm excited to watch them in the preview tomorrow. I got them marked in my little catalog, and we'll be keeping our eye on them tomorrow. But about ready to climb into my little Subaru bed back here. Works pretty good for one person. Wish Alyssa was here with me. But she's home editing, so I'm excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow they have a preview first thing in the morning, and I got my eye on a few of these horses and mules that are pretty dang fancy, so it's going to be a great day. So far I've only seen these guys just kind of standing around in the pen, but first thing tomorrow morning they start off I think at 9 o'clock with a preview, and that's out in the outdoor arena. And I think they go through one horse at a time, and they just kind of show what their horses can do. If nothing else, they'll have all the horses out there kind of moving around, walk, trot, lope, and people will be, standing on them and swinging slickers around and all that good stuff, just showing them all off. So far I have my eye on some that look good in the catalog and in their pen, but tomorrow we'll get the full preview, and then we'll get to watch them come through the sale ring. So I'm excited. There's more nice ones here than I even anticipated, and so tomorrow should be a really good day. Show you guys my little camp spot here. So over here we have the closet. This is the master bedroom right here. Around this side we have reading nook, as well as some storage here. So yeah, pretty nice little camping setup. Wake up and have a view of whatever goes on in Billings, Montana. So this is where I'm staying for the next 2 nights. We wanted to make this video, but we didn't want to spend the money on motel room right now, so doing the Subi hotel tonight. It actually works really good. We're thankful for this car. It's perfect for us. You can hunt out of it. You can go shop for mules and horses out of it. And gets like 35 miles a gallon. All right. Alright, good morning. Welcome to day 2 of Montana's biggest horse sale. Today is going to be a good one. The preview starts in a couple hours, but first I'm going to go get some coffee.
Today's going to be a really fun day because it's the day of the preview. This is a huge day for the auction. Saturday, most of the nicer horses and mules sell. Jason finds himself a really nice, friendly buckskin right off the bat. This horse is absolutely beautiful. It's about to be feed time, and everyone is eagerly waiting their breakfast. It's pretty chilly here this morning. Jason was pretty cold when he woke up this morning in the car. But the sun will be up soon, and things should warm up pretty good today. The preview starts bright and early this morning, and there's already sellers getting their horses ready for it. The Josie doppelganger will be in the preview today, and we're excited to see how this mule does. Comment below if you guys have a guess of what this mule is going to bring at this auction.
Good morning.
My guess was around $10,000.
Today. You would match Josie, wouldn't you? Same age, same look. Sweet too.
And of course, Jason's got to stop back by the Canada pen and find the little filly he really likes. The one he likes is the one with no white marking on her face. In the sale catalog, they are calling this girl Niblet, which is the funniest and cutest little name. There's not a ton of info in the sale catalog about this girl. She's a half draft and she's coming 1 year old. She's definitely a really thick, stout-built little girl. Jason is still in love with this little girl, and so he called me to see if we could figure out somewhere to keep her for a while. Thankfully, with the friends that we have, there are a couple options if you were to bid on this girl. But we definitely like having our horses at home, and it's not the best situation to have them boarded elsewhere in our mind. We are continually looking for a property and pretty bummed that the last one did not work out. But I think something should pop up this summer, hopefully. She would definitely make a cute little buddy with Mesa, who is our half Percheron cross filly. Niblet is not going to sell until quite a bit later in the sale, so Jason has plenty of time to watch the preview and go in and see what things are going for before this girl rolls through the auction. This big, flashy Appy is out and riding around. We are definitely curious what this guy's going to sell for at this auction. He's a 4-year-old, half Appaloosa, half Percheron cross gelding. He stands 15 3 hands. It sounds like they've had him since he was a weanling, and they've taken him all over and done quite a few things with him. We watch other creators on YouTube, and now every time I see a big old flashy Appy gelding like this, I can't help but think about Shay from Free Spirit Equestrian and how much she would probably like this horse. There was another flashy Appy, but on a much smaller scale. This one kind of looks like a larger size version of Nigel that the Clever Cowgirl owns. It's a pretty cute little pony.
Mic check 1 2.
Jason's other favorite Appaloosa makes an appearance. This guy is pretty striking as well. He's also a 4-year-old and stands 15 hands. He's not until quite a bit later in the sale though. There are a couple big half-draft blue roan horses that are absolutely stunning.
Mr. Lover from Valley Performance Horses at Sanford, Colorado. Here's a registered Appaloosa Horse Club Dark Bay Brown Gelding. He's 4 years old. He stands 15 hands. They said Lover Boy is what they call him, and it fits him perfectly. He's gentle, he's kind, he's easygoing, he loves attention, to roam on overnight riding and hunting trips. You can catch him anywhere. He'll come to meet you, be the first one to greet you wherever you find him. You can saddle, clip, shoe, and bridle him without tying him up. Manchester, Wyoming. This is hip 202. Thank you, hip 270. Okay, get ready. Here comes hip 230. This will be Yahtzee.
Yo, you got narrow personal
Called to mount. She's smooth and enjoyable to ride, all while looking extremely sharp with that black pointed blue roan color. She's so blue, she's purple. That is a pretty mare.
There are a ton of really nice draft cross horses here. Some did better than others, but sometimes auctions like this can be a lot for the horses. There's a lot of new horses running around and quite a bit of energy. Finally, our little spotted Appy mule came in that we really wanted to watch.
This is John Mule. He has wild spots, he is super friendly, he is willing, and is a rare find. He's the only one like him here today, I can tell you that.
All right, well, that was a heck of a preview. There are some absolutely stunning horses here, and I am in love with that 3-year-old John Mule that looks just like Josie. I don't know what our price should be on that, but that is a really nice mule. It's gonna grow some. It's just calm as could be. Already has a bunch of cool experience camping and being in the mountains and backcountry and stuff like that. So that is like just the perfect mule that we would be looking for. So I'm excited to see what that one goes for. But yeah, there's a few things I'm excited for about this sale. First off, the 2 big Appaloosa geldings, just really nice horses, absolutely beautiful. I'm really curious to see what they go for, if they're a good deal or not. And then there's 2 ranching families, I guess, that are here, and they brought some youngsters, and I'm really interested in their fillies. There's Woke Livestock, and they're out of Alberta, Canada, and they have some big draft cross fillies that are here, and they're not started yet, they're just yearlings. And then there's the Miller family horses, And same thing with them big draft crosses. And I'm mostly interested in the fillies because Alyssa and I would like to raise some mule mamas in the future. And there's a couple of grulas that are part of the woke herd. And then there's one big grula and then some roans that are in the Miller family offering. And I'm really excited to see those. So I got my eye on those for potential mule mamas. And then there's just a bunch of really nice horses. So I'm gonna grab a bite to eat, go in, get my seat, and then we'll start the sale.
230 is Yahtzee. I want to show you a fancy Appaloosa draft cross gelding right here. He was in our preview. We put stars all over on Yahtzee now. He will be a 4-year-old in a gelding now. They've owned him ever since he was a weanling. Super broke, lots of ability, turns around. This morning in our preview now, he planted a foot and crossed over the front, went round and round and round. There is a fancy kind. He's always gentle. They've used him on the ranch. They've done all that stuff with him. He's been from Wyoming to Florida to Michigan.
Here's the Yahtzee now.
They've ranch sorted on him. He's been in the Cowgirl Challenge, all the obstacle courses, and he's broke to drive.
He broke to ride, broke to drive. He'd been there, done that. The best thing about it, he's just 4 years old right here. There's a unique individual. Give me 25,000. And now 5. 25,000. I'm going to let you all in. We're going to move right along quick. I got 3,500 for it. But 45,5. And now 555, 6,000, 5, 7. Now 8. Now 9. Now 10. And now 10. Now 11. And now 11. Now 12. And now 12,000. 11. 12. And now 13. 14. Now 15,000. And now 15. Going to be 15. 16. 17. And now 17, now 20, and now 20, 7. I got 26,000, 27,000. How about 6.5? And now 26.5, and now 5. I'm going to sell them if you're all done. Now 7, and now 7, now 5, and now 7.5. Hit 30,005, 30,500 on 55. Sold him $30,000. You guys are going to like him when you get him home. Good job, young lady. Give that young lady a big round of applause.
They've had her for a year. Quality mare.
13, and now 13. The colors worth that alone. You had all that other stuff on top of it. We might be a little cheap here. 13, and now 13. 12.5, 13, and now 13. I got Jody in the lead. 12.5, 13,000, and now 13. 13,000, and now 13. When you find one like this, you just buy them. And now 13. Last call. 7.5. One time. 12.5, and I'm on 7.5. Jody's in. Everybody else is out. 12.5, and I'm on 7.15. 12, 7.5. Sold 12.5. 12,500.
Thanks. 69, this is Vern. Vern is going to be a 23 model, make him just a 3-year-old John Mule. Look at what we've got for you. Whoppa. Vern has got all the color in the world now. He will catch you in the pasture. He's very laid back. He's very willing. He's been on overnight camping trips. He's electric fence broke. He's highline broke. He's been to the chuck wagon races. And I don't know if any of you been to Clinton, Arkansas to the chuck wagon races, but if you survive that, you are a survivor. And Vern has survived. So there you go. He's very, very steady. He's got a good ground covering walk on the outside. You can ride him in a group. You can ride him alone. He's got an old wire scar on the left front. Happened when he was a yearling. He'll be sound in every way. He was in our preview this morning. He is broker and beyond his years. He's just a 3-year-old. He's lot number 269.
You bet, right? Down 5, down 5, down 10, 5, down 5. He's a unique one right there. Down 10, 5, down 5, down 5. Paul's in the lead. Down 5, button, 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 5. Get him in. We're going to have to speed up a little bit or we're going to be here till tomorrow morning. Let's go. Down 10, 5, down 5, down 5, down 5, down 13, button, button, 13, down 13,000, down 13, button, button, 13, down 5. Sold 15,000, right up high, $15,000. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Ed rode this horse in our preview yesterday and again today. This is a very special horse right here. We're glad to have him right here. Ed is done. 25. 25.
We go. And now 1, 5,100, 5,100, 5,100, get 5,000, 51, sold $5,000, 5,000.
They said no, they didn't need just a little bit more there.
298X Nugget, you're going to be
Another Grula draft cross mare. Here's another one that is really good looking, really good colored. Hip number 330, Niblet.
330, Niblet, 5, and now 15, 17 and a half, 2, 2009, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 3, and now 3,009, again 25, 7 and a half, and now 7 and a half, 25, 7 and a half, 3, 2 and a half, 1, 2, and now 31, 32, 33, is that you? And now 3, 32, 33, and now 300, entertain out, going to be 33, I got it right in house, here we go, and now 2, 3, anybody else? 3,300, 333. And now 3,300. Boy, you're buying all these off a really good operation now. And here, 32, 33. Internet, I'm going to sell them. I'm Jody's way. 32, 33. 3,300. Now, 3,300. Sold $3,200. 3,200.
All right, I gotta just take a minute to say I'm just driving away from the facility to grab some food, and I was thinking, I don't know, I feel bad watching all these horses get sold a little bit, because I know how much I hate selling our horses and mules, even to a good home. But then I was just driving out of the parking lot, and you could see multiple people that had just bought their horse and they were in the pen with it, and there was this lady who was just like snuggling its face, and I've seen a bunch of really happy people like they'll get the bid and they'll be like fist pumping in the crowd and stuff, and they're just so excited to be buying a horse. So it's like I kind of was thinking about it negatively as like, oh man, all these people are having to sell their horses or choosing to sell them, and these poor horses are getting rehomed. But in reality, like on the other side of the coin, it's pretty awesome. You have all these new horse owners that are just pumped and so happy with their new horses. So that was actually really fun to see. I wish I would have caught it on video, but there was just a lady who just had her horse like both hands on the side of his face, and she was just looking at him like she loved him so much. So that's pretty awesome.
On the next episode, we're going to take you through the Sunday sale, which is the loose horse sale. This is where a lot of the horses go when they're just dumped at the auctions. They end up in bad situations, so we're looking forward to looking through these horses. This is where we'd like to buy particularly mules, but maybe horses as well in the future, and just give a few a second chance. Stay tuned for the next episode, because we do find one very special equine here, and Jason's going to see if he can win the bid so we can find it a nice home.